lobster. We are, we're at the tail end of our California spiny lobster season. Out on these kind of rickety looking piers, you'll see all those traps. Now these fishermen, they're bringing fresh lobster back every single day, so it is all over San Diego right now. If that's something you're looking for, it's a great time for it.
No, I haven't done that.
Try that in through one section to another
Alright, get ready. We're just going to do a little Maritime Museum. Now, all the way out, you're going to see a long flagship with two tall masts. That's the Californian. She's a replica of 1846 revenue cutters. Back behind her, we have a replica of that cruise ship that came into San Diego back in 1542. That is the San Salvador steamer ship here. This was first named she became famous in 1906 due to that massive earthquake and fire up in San Francisco. She saved thousands of people from that fire. Right back here, the HMS Surprise. You may know that ship as the Black Pearl. Okay, she was on that front commander and pirates over here. So we're getting a little bit closer to the Midway Museum again. Right before we hit the Midway, you guys are going to see a whole bunch of ships. We've got the flagship, okay? Now, this is where I actually started my maritime journey about 5 years ago. I used to work on these docks. If you guys are interested in taking the ferry over to Coronado, they have that. They also have a 1 hour and 2 hour bay tour that'll get you more in depth to our San Diego Bay. If you guys are interested in checking out the military base to get you over there, see where all the Navy SEALs are training. They also have a large yacht that says dinner and brunch cruise. Okay, they only do those on the weekends. But if you guys are interested, really fun. You do decide to go that route, okay? Make sure you request a server named Sydney, like Sydney, Australia. It's my daughter, okay? She owes me some rent money. She's all on. Oh, the Marietta. So we also do whale watching. That's what I did the last 3 years. Like she's getting ready to head back out. Now, this is coming to our final story of the tour. This is also my favorite story. Once we get past the Midway here, you're going to see a very tall man kissing a very tall woman, okay? We've got the kiss statue coming up here. Now, I want you to picture it. It's 1945 at Times Square, New York. A nasty word finally come to an end, and everybody was so excited. This gentleman was so excited, he grabbed the first lady he saw, he dipped her back, and he planted a passionate kiss upon her. I would not recommend that nowadays. Okay, that might get you into trouble. But it worked out in their favor because what they didn't know was that there was a timeline photographer in the crowd taking snapshots of everything going on down there. Now that photographer, he went back to headquarters, he flipped through his film, and he found this photo again, and he knew immediately that this was going to be the face of the end of the war. And eventually, that's what it would become. Now, there were 2 things that photographer failed to get their names. It took an upwards of 35 years to reconnect these 2. He found that gentleman fairly easily. His name was George. He got George's contact information, and they stayed in touch. Finding her was the difficulty, as 5 different women came forward saying, "That was me in that photo. That was me." It was not. It wasn't until 35 years down the road, a little lady came into Timeline. She said, "That was me in that photo, and I'm willing to prove it." So I said, "Okay, challenge accepted." They took some snapshots of her, and they used the bone structure. They lined those photos up, and it was right on. That was her. Her name was Greta. They got a hold of George and said, "Guess what? We found her." He said, "You got